My name is Zwena Gray, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan. A very old wise man, I think his name was Jeff Renicky, once said, always start with fire. This fire represents the fire of our semester. Fire oftentimes symbolizes zeal, determination, and passion. For our semester, many times fire has brought us together, such as the fire during the vigil for the people that passed in the synagogue shooting and during the Black Lives Matter ceremony. The first night here at Conserve, we stood in the middle of a strange place, holding a candle, surrounded by more than 60 strangers. To summarize the story that we've all shared here at Conserve, I would like you all to imagine back with me to August 17th. For me, this day was surrounded with commotion. I unloaded nearly 15 boxes out of a car into a room which I then quickly realized couldn't fit all my stuff. Needless to say, I sent back 10 boxes to Detroit. Sorry, Mom and Dad. After my room was situated, now came the time to say goodbye. Such an abrupt word, isn't it? I hugged my parents and then proceeded to watch their car get smaller and smaller in the distance. Then came the question I'm sure everybody here has asked themselves. What did I just get myself into? I don't think I ever necessarily answered this question, but I also don't think I need to. Many moments like the polar plunge, messy common lounges which lead to closed lounges, missed check-ins, cuddle piles, and to go silt loam. Sledding, clapping, lots of clapping. Punny announcements, wolf howls, hammocking, hammocking, and love was a huge part of our experience. Though I think just as importantly was the internal growth we've all been able to see in ourselves here. We were not just taught to see the world, but to feel it as well. One of the first few weeks here in late August, a warm Saturday, there was a downpour. Rain just fell down from the bright sunny sky in barrels, creating a sort of percussion when hitting the gravel paths. Students ran from their houses and stood under the downspout. We just got soaked. We ran to the ditches near the sledding hill and did a makeshift slip and slide. I laughed just because I could and smiled because the rain brought me a newfound joy in puddle jumping. Many times at Conserve were filled with feelings like this. We've experienced nights where the sky, so filled with stars, might have tricked you to think that someone poked holes in the sky. This was especially prominent during Exploration Week. I was in Sylvania, and this excursion allowed me to find a deeper connection with the space here at Conserve we're privileged to call our backyard. Many times during that week, I would bond with people over simple things. One of my favorite things that my exploration group did was imagine. We had a great idea to create an imaginary world where penguin dragons flew through the sky and the clans were planning an attack against our campsite. Exploration Week was a great opportunity for us to hone our outdoor abilities. We were able to learn more outdoor abilities from our great outdoor skills teachers. For some people here, Exploration Week was their first real camping trip. Some came into Conserve with different outdoor comfort levels, and some with different expectations, from parents, siblings who attended Conserve, or ourselves. I'm not sure if any of us expected to be calling Elaine, Donahue, or James home, or that little things here at Conserve would be our new normal, like saying hello to everyone who passes you. I would hope when y'all describe your time here, you wouldn't use the word perfect. In my personal opinion, I think perfect is boring. In no way was this perfect, but it was growth. The ability we had as individuals and as a community to persevere from tough situations, like the daily Beyonce facts, was impeccable. In moments like we are in right now, it is easy to shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda taken more pictures, hung out, skied, or anything. I would urge you all, though, to rather think of the dids and dones. The love we've built that I can confidently say can travel and stand no matter the distance. Love is an energy, and energy, as we learned in science, cannot be destroyed. Don't let the loss of this physical space overwhelm you. Though the bogs, trees, lakes, and serenity was a huge part of our experience, I don't think that was what made this place our home. The memories and laughter is home. This family we've created is home. The ability we have to sense each other by energy and aura is home. Without that, this would just be a place. Stories are what create home. In morning science on Wednesdays, we'd go out to our chosen phenology spot. At first, for some people like me, I'm sure it was uncomfortable. Sitting outside for an hour alone, just existing. I'd say by the end of this project, we came out with much more than we bargained for. From the project, we learned to connect with nature and listen. For me, that phenology spot feels just as much as a home now as James. In English class, we've done many things for Klondike bars, like stand up on desks. We carried a 14-foot pole up a hill. This class encouraged us to thought dive and dig beneath the surface. In history class, gang, we learned many things about natural history. Went on the water in the dugout canoes to see if we could beat the record of people in a handmade leaky boat. I don't know if we were successful in that. It ended up more like a log rolling type of thing. Everyone here at Conserve, staff, teachers, teaching fellows, kitchen crew, shout out to the applesauce, and custodial staff put in their hardest work to provide us with an amazing time here. We've been encouraged to ask questions and be curious, be critical thinkers. Through this type of teachings, we've matured a lot. From scent alone, we've learned how often to wash our clothes or shower. Sometimes Conserve can be like somewhat of a bubble. A bubble where we are surrounded by people with good intentions, a drive for knowledge, and a high level of compassion. It's so easy to be all these things here because it is normal to be those things. The challenge we face in this bubble is putting on our blinders, to not want to see those things that aren't so filled with compassion or good intentions. I would ask you all in leaving this space or remaining here to take those blinders off. Allow yourself to feel the ways in which we fall short sometimes. The interconnectedness of our worlds means that each problem we refuse to see will eventually show in another way. Our fear to ask questions leads to ignorance. Ignorance leads to toleration. Toleration of our people, our world, and everything on it. Don't aim to tolerate. Aim to understand and love. I would like to thank each and every one of my fellow classmates, not only for the consistent support, but for your presence. The times where we pride ourselves off of our cell phones to talk or be there. For the moments that we didn't Snapchat and the ones that we did. The way we stood together in solidarity, our work to change the world. How I can say that all 59 of you, whether it was just a hello, hug, or smile, made my day better. We are surrounded by those 59 people, our Conserve family, that we built the duration of these 4 months. We are also surrounded by the love of our sending home and family. This moment is special. Savor this for a few seconds. A poet, Marianne Williamson, says, as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people the permission to do the same. So this is a gratitude reminder. an intentionality reminder, and the kindness reminder. In your life, I challenge you to let your light shine. Love as much as you can for as long as you can. Fill your soul to its brim with what brings you joy. Give yourself permission to feel everything deeply. Lean in. From the stars in the sky to the depths of the sea. Love.